Hey guys, what's up? How y'all doing? I'm here to give you guys a recap on the new episode of World Trigger on Season 2 on Episode 1, or just a recap on World Trigger Season 1 on Episode 1, or Episode 74 of the total number of episodes. It's been a very long time since World Trigger aired, okay? It's been like 6 years and 3 months, like literally. World Trigger started in October 2014, and now it's just back in action 6 years and 3 months later into January 2021, dude. It's been that long. Like, literally that long. I never expected to see a comeback, and I'm pretty excited, you know? And I do remember reading a World Trigger manga here and there, except I think I kind of lost track of it eventually because I think I got a little busy, or I was just tired, or I was just that kind of nooblet I was back then when I started watching anime and reading manga and doing recaps, you know? That aside, I thought it was pretty nice to see World Trigger back. The opening and ending song was really nice and slick. It reminds me too much when I remember listening and watching the first opening of World Trigger. Oh my gosh, I think the first opening is still slick. It's still in my head right now. Changing the new world. Oh my gosh. And of course, yeah, I thought it was really nice to see World Trigger back, and I can't wait to see it back in action. And eventually, I think I might go back to picking up the manga and maybe start doing recaps there for it, you know? Although, I don't know if that could be the case, because right now, I think the World Trigger manga is suffering some nasty hiatus right now because the author being in nasty health right now or something. I don't know. Okay, enough of me being off topic for about more than a minute and being cringe. Let's just get this recap started. We have to it that we get to see some enemies coming along at the beginning of the episode, you know. We have Galapagos away mission members, you know. One is called Regi Hindets, and then Ratiakov, and then Koskero, and then Wensha, and then Yomi-san, and Gatlin. We have to it that these guys were planning out their tactics and strategy right now to stop the border from possibly going into the world. And that is to destroy their expedition ship. And as a big reminder, that expedition ship is a major big factor to Border's operations, you know. They go into different worlds, grab some triggers, grab some resources from another neighbor's world in order to succeed, you know, and to possibly defeat the neighbors themselves or exterminate them, etc. There will be plans where they involve Baby Bird here and there, etc. But, and you know, Afrocrator, Black Trigger users, whatsoever, etc., trying to figure out what's the goal is. Eventually, there will be a scene where they do talk about having a fight after Crafter, you know, survivor. And if they do find one, they are to kill them on the spot because they're not necessary to their mission. Their mission is to destroy the expedition ship or the resource ship in order to make sure they don't come into the world, etc., you know, because it's really bad enough for them to actually invade their world, and they already are a small country by the time being. They can't make any more enemies. So yeah, neighbors are the bad guys, or depending on your point of view, they invade other people's properties such as borders or Earths, where Osamu, Kuma, and Chika and Jin are living at right now, you know, that kind of thing. That aside, they are pretty much being invaded right now, and we get to see some other new characters too after the Galapagos mission guys are finishing it. And the opening song, oh my gosh, so freaking addicting. I never thought they'd be playing that opening song, and it became very catchy and very addicting to listen. I can't wait for the full version, man. I mean, like I said, it's been 6 years and 3 months since this series aired, you know? I mean, it's been a long time, man. It started in 2014 in October, and it ended around April 2016. And later on, after that, took a big long hiatus, I guess, because of certain reasons, and then, you know, I decided to pick up the manga, but I decided to stop it eventually, maybe because of what's been going on, you know. That aside, let's continue. We get to see Hyusei trying to figure out what they're trying to do right now, and we see some B rankers like Katori Squad, you know. Yoko Katori is an all-rounder captain, and then we see a gunner, Rokuro Wakurumura, and then attacker Yuta Mira, that's part of the squad, you know, and then we get to see their operator Hana Some, you know. And we get to see that that the neighbors of the Galapagos away mission is starting to make their attacks, you know. And then Jin has a vision and gets ready tell everyone to get ready to be in position. And we see to it that Jin therefore tells Konami to go with Tachikawa because, like, Tachikawa is going to get struck down, you know, that kind of thing. Which I go, oh, this is going to be fun, you know, that kind of, etc. As for the B rank wars, we get to see Tamakawa's branch, you know, such as Osamu, Chika, and Kuma. I think his name's Kuma. I'm pretty sure that's his name. Yeah, Kuma. Kuga, Yuma, Kuga. I don't know why I call him Kuma. That is such a stupid mistake right there on me. But that aside, the gang ready for B rank wars while everyone else is defending the borders right now. And Yotaro is to keep an eye on Hyusei, but Yotaro falls asleep, you know, and Hyusei decides to leave and thanks Yotaro for everything and says, thank you so much for everything, senpai. And then ends up leaving, you know. Then we get to see action scenes, you know, all kinds of action, you know, border versus, like, Galapagos mission, you know, and we get to see, like, Galapagos members trying to make things separate, you know, trying to, like, get to their location, destroy the expedition ship, and, of course, Jin and everyone else are taking action to try to stop them from, like, targeting them, you know. Eventually, we get to see a big Trion user as well, which I forgot his name. I can't seem to find him, etc., or I don't remember his name, etc., but all I know, I think his name is Sukihiku Omao. All I know is like he's a S-class agent and Black Trigger user as well, and he has a big amount of side effects too. I mean, like, if you guys don't remember a lot about World Trigger, which I will do my best to remind you, is like anyone with a big amount of Trion, you know, which is something a big source to their powers right now. Whoever has that big amount is known to be people who could have side effects. Like, give you an example, Kuga Yuma, you know, or Kuga Yuma. He with this big amount of Trion, you know, he could tell people if someone's lying or not, you know, that kind of thing, etc. That aside, yeah, right now Galapagos away team is starting to target like separate people, and then, you know, Wen is forced to stay behind to like handle 2 girls while like the other 2, Gatling and then everyone else, are like trying to like get to the expedition ship. And of course we get to see Shuji Miwa and Yosuke Yoneya, which I know those 2 very well. I decided to look onto them to make a reminder. All I know is Shuji pretty much hates Nables a lot more than expected, because, you know, we already know why. I mean, if you don't know why, etc., you're just watching this thing, you'll be very confused as hell. But yeah. Anyways, if I had to give you guys a simple recap without a lot of detail here and there, all I could really tell you is that neighbors from a different dimension or country is making their attack right now and trying to like destroy the expedition ship, because border is already a threat to them, and they have too many enemies right now from their world, and now from another dimensional world. It's only going to cause them more trouble later if they keep invading, you know, etc. Like I said, there's been a lot of crazy like cool characters. As a reminder, you know, all I know is it's really nice to see World Trigger back. You know, it's animated by Toei Animation, and we all know Toei, you know. And I think the art and animation looks really slick in this one, even though like it is what it is every time you look at it now and then. But whatever. So until then, people, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace out. Bye bye. Toot ta-da!